I keep saying it. The closer we get to a Galaxy Unpacked, the more rumors from competitors start ramping up. Because yes, we have a date for Apple's event and a more detailed list of other products we could expect even at this event. Meta might have to shut down Facebook and Instagram and the whole continent of Europe because of some new laws, and they're obviously being dramatic. And Samsung is casually showing off the Galaxy S22's design ahead of their Unpacked event because, seriously, why not? I'm Jaime Rivera, and I'd say happy Monday, but there is absolutely nothing happy about how cold it is out there right now. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with Google and something we actually talked about last week. If you remember, we reported about Mountain View's Q4 earnings call where they reported that the Pixel 6 series was selling excellently and breaking sales records, but they didn't provide any numbers and it might not be as good as they made it seem. We have some new data from Counterpoint Research claiming that the Pixel phone's sales only grew up like 7% year over year in Q4 when compared to 2020. However, in the month of December, the sales went up 14%, which might be a record-breaking growth that Google was talking about, if you could call it that. Counterpoint states that Google's smartphone sales went up by 56% when compared to the previous year, but they're still 6% in the US market, with a 1% share behind other companies like OnePlus. And this doesn't really come off as a surprise, as Google has been facing supply chain issues with the Pixel 6, and it's only available in certain countries at the moment, but it's slowly expanding to others like Spain and Italy. Let us know if any of you got a Pixel, and by the way, there should be a fix for the Magic Eraser coming soon. I know, by the time you're watching this, we're only a day away from Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked, but let's talk about the Galaxy S22's details that have been making headlines, starting with something official. Sort of. I mean, Samsung recently announced that they're making a new material for their devices made out of repurposed ocean-bound discarded fishing nets. And this material will make its debut alongside the Galaxy S22 series. The problem is we're not sure how Samsung plans to use this material and if it's going to be a part of the S22 series, but hey, I think it's a better way to help out the environment than by just taking charging bricks out of the box. Now, moving on to official leaks, Sammy just pulled a Google and flat out revealed the design for their new phones on their Facebook page in the pre-order post, confirming that the Ultra looks like a Note, it brings an S Pen, and the bronze color is making a comeback. AT&T has also joined the party, as the Galaxy S22 series posters can be seen in some of their stores, showing off the same image we got from Sammy's page. So yeah, I mean, I guess I can finally say that the only thing left here is for them to just give us the price. Now let's switch over to Meta and other controversies, because that's their game. Seriously, drama. For starters, the company's stocks recently fell around 25%, which means that they lost a whopping $251 billion off their market cap, their biggest drop in valuation ever. But the controversy starts when we get some new reports submitted from the SEC, where the company is outlining a scenario where they would have to shut down Facebook and Instagram in Europe. If you're wondering why, well, Europe's new laws require user data to be kept and processed in Europe's servers only, and Meta shares servers between the US and Europe, claiming that the processing of data across continents is essential for their business, aka they just don't want to do it. Meaning they haven't been able to comply with these new data sharing agreements, and this would result in them no longer being able to offer services in Europe. On the statement, Meta's VP talked about how the impact of these new laws might affect both small and large businesses across multiple sectors, which I'm going to debate, because if Meta really cared about not affecting small businesses, they would just, comply with the damn laws. That's the way most companies do it and survive. Let's see how that goes. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk about Apple and the spring event that's been in the leaks for the past few weeks. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record with some of the stuff that I'm about to say, but trust me, it gets better. In his latest newsletter and in a report from Friday, Mark Gurman claims that Cupertino will be holding a virtual event on Tuesday, March 8th, where they plan to release the new iPhone SE and iPad Air models. We've been covering these so much. Just a quick recap, both of these are expected to bring the same designs from their predecessors, but they'll be powered by the new A15 Bionic chip and bring 5G support, in addition to other probable changes. Where things get interesting is when Gurman mentions that Apple plans to launch at least one new Mac this spring. The problem is that he wasn't really explicit as to which one we're getting. Rumors hint that it could be a high-end Mac Mini powered by the M1 Pro or M1 Max as a temporary replacement of the 27-inch iMac that's rumored for the second half of the year, which we were expecting a while ago. Finally, he also mentions that Cupertino has at least 4 Macs powered by M2 chips in the pipeline for this year. These most likely include the redesigned MacBook Air, the entry-level 13-inch MacBook Pro, a 24-inch iMac, and a refresh to the entry-level Mac Mini. So yeah, iPhone SE, iPad Air, and one Mac in spring, and a ton of probable other Macs and other products for the rest of the year. So anyways, in today's question, I mean, are you looking out for any of these products so far? Because honestly, I'm just going to call meh, but that's just me. I know that some of you could care, so leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me freeze my butt off, because it's horrible. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.